Hello! Shadow milk cookie. Yeah, you first today. Hopefully I don't sound too, like, out of it. My allergy season kicks in during winter. And it sucks. Anyways, I have new Zooms. I stole Cater's hat. We ready to color. But before we do that, let me just get the images. Because for next year, I want to make some more models for myself. So I set out a little poll, and these were the 3 design options. If I shrink that down a little bit. The design options, yes, for next year. All 3 of them are eventually going to be made, but I asked which one should I start first. And we do have the answer. Because I had to use 2 polls because yeah, but this is gonna be the next outfit. The more VK looking thing. Because that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Well, I wanted the more gothic one because I liked that one. I want to get crazy with the eyes. But yeah, that's stuff for next year. Hopefully. Hey. Hello, Mercury. What up? I have more Zooms now. And, I stole Cater's hat. That's why he's here. I took his hat. Forgive me for being out of it. I am cursed with winter allergies. Anyways, I need to yank colors. It's gonna be a chill today. I just got back from listening to I Feel Love by Donna Summer. Synthetic Substitution by Melvin Lewis. And you haven't done nothing by Stevie Wonder. Nice. The 1977 song was sampled by Bad Apple and On by BTS. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. I'm learning. Yeah. That's why if you see a lot of modern songs, they mostly sample from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Good to know. I will not let the allergies stop me today. The Me So Horny by 2 Live Crew sampled from Firecracker by Mass Production from 1979. Nice. I also over the weekend learned something new that I didn't know before that surprisingly my dad knew. It's that you know, the I Will Always Love You and everybody's like Whitney Houston or whatever. I didn't know that song was originally written by Dolly Parton. But my dad knew that, and me and my mom were like, what? I didn't know that. I always thought it was just Whitney Houston, because, like, that's all I associate with Whitney Houston, because I'm small. But yeah, I learned something new. Sometimes I forget Dolly Parton was a music singer. The song was sung by Dolly Parton. Yeah, that's what I didn't know. I didn't know that. But now I do. And so did my mom. We both learned that at the same time. I think I've only ever heard one Dolly Parton song in my life, because I never knew her as a musician. I just knew her as somebody that was, like, famous. And I didn't know the reason. But now I know. That's why I have to give credit to 70s musicians for coming up with the groove, beats, soul for musicians from the 90s onwards. Yeah. Get educated. Yeah. Expand the music palette. Expand Your Mind, just like the song Expansions by Lonnie Liston Smith from 1974. Yeah. It's not a bad thing to learn and stuff. I'll probably wait a little bit before I bring up the stuff I want to draw for next year. Give people time. I can understand why my brother-in-law didn't like K-pop or BTS because they got overproduced and overproduced. I was never really that into the K-pop stuff. I mean, I liked some K-pop stuff, but not like a lot. Even my nephew kept saying to me the BTS song, even I got tired of hearing it. It happens. So I enjoy a bit of K-pop because they sound like 90s EDM and house. Yeah, there's some good bangers in K-pop sometimes. I just feel like, or at least Korean music too, not just the K-pop stuff. Like, I like the K-pop stuff, but I'm not really, like, that big into following, like, the groups and stuff like that. I've never really been that type of person. I don't obsessively follow people or groups all that often. It eventually brings disappointment. Come on, there's so many interesting music which are not popular during the 70s, 80s, 90s yet. Interesting. Oh, sorry. I could not fall asleep last night. The allergies, man. Can't just rely on trends, languages, status, like K-pop. It's all about what you do. And yes, music is about groove, emotion, and soul. What about languages and trends? It is art. Almost anything can be art if you can make something quality out of it. I say almost everything. Because some things, arguably, I would not. If there's no passion behind it, it's nothing more than forgettable wall decor. they enjoy K-pop, but give it a rest. Everyone has their interests. I will stick to mine. How did I go on the wrong layer like 3 times? 3 times! This coming 90s party, I just want to play songs which create good vibes like EDM house, and for K-pop, I'll see how things go through. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more than just the big groups when it comes to K-pop. Yeah, it's just that when there's a group that's like the most popular, they do tend to kind of be everywhere, and it makes it harder to find other stuff. That's how most things tend to go. Drowning in the oversaturated seas. I'll play songs which my relatives enjoy, but if requested multiple times, I'll immediately turn them down. Can't have them back to back, okay? You can't ask more than twice. We have limits. Any pop song gets repeatedly requested, I'll deny it. I should take a nap after this. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. My allergies make me kind of... I can't even remember when the last time was like I was properly sick. It's always been allergies lately. And I can tell because I never run a fever. It's so weird. I'd rather actually have a cold than allergies. I hope nobody asks me to play the K-pop more than twice. We have our limits. Because it'll only annoy the DJ and inconvenience others. That is true. Nobody ever thinks of the DJ. They have interests too, you know. I don't know if I want him to have pink or gray shoes, but we'll see with the gray. I gotta grab an image of Eeyore for coloring. Man, I love Winnie the Pooh. It has a special place in my heart. Good, you understand. If you're a DJ, you'll know how it feels. Having people keep barking the same pop song repeatedly. Well, I just know that if somebody keeps asking you the same questions over and over again, it gets annoying, so... It's gotta apply to everything else. Let's put Tigger back on the screen. Let's just have Tigger back on the screen because I want her. Yes, I'll just immediately deny their song request from me. Did not break the rules. Hey, Adriana! Excuse me, sorry. Bestie! My allergies are kicking in, so apologies if I sound kind of weird. But yay, we're coloring. I said I was gonna do this off stream, but I didn't because I started making plans for next year. Cater Zoom! Yes! I even stole Cater's hat today. And I have all the Zooms now. Also, sidetrack. Yeah, this is gonna be the new outfit I'm gonna be working on next year for VTuber model. Because I want to keep making more outfits. Because I like doing it. And it gives me an excuse to, like, practice more on how to, like, actually do VTuber rigging and models and whatnot, even if it's the limited version. Because I still want to do actual commissions for, like, basic VTuber models or something. Because, like, it's gotten ridiculous to the point where people be spending, like, thousands of dollars on this stuff, and I'm just like, bro, you don't gotta do that right away, man. You can be cheap. You're allowed to be cheap. Let me help you. I'm not gonna scam you either, because that's just unprofessional. Also, here were the other options that were on the poll, too. I'm sad the third one didn't win, because I wanted to work on that one first. Because it's just so, like, my aesthetic. I love that aesthetic. It's fun. Yeah, that's what we working on. The second one's gonna be pajamas, though, because that was the second most voted option. And it's also one of the most simple ones. Yeah. That's the side tangent. I want to prove the point that you can still be, like, VTuber with, like, without spending, like, money. Like, it's possible. Yeah! Next year is gonna be interesting. I want to be more of an actual YouTuber with, like, proper debuts and stuff like that. And also, I watched the Tigger movie after a long time. I cried. Sorry. I love that movie. I love all the Winnie the Pooh movies. I need to watch that one too. Again. It's been so long. Also not ready for tomorrow. Ace punch and riddle. The eggs. Riddle over black. Not ready. Sorry. Yeah. Finally, the climax. I think Riddle's over black, and all that is the one that still gets me the most. Out of, like, all the characters. Edith is probably second. When it comes to, like, the emotional, I feel bad for you kind of feeling. I'm just gonna take this image for Eeyore right now. I need your colors. Hello, welcome. We draw Twisted Wonderland here. I hope you enjoy. Greetings. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Actually, what was I talking about? I need to remember things. Welcome. We draw Twisted Wonderland a lot here. And yeah. And I also draw things, obviously. Oh yeah, Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. I also made my you self in the Christopher Robin clothes. Hey, I still need to do that. I still need to do that. You beat me to it. I kind of want to do another Zoom stack thing, but I don't think they'd all fit. I have all the Zooms now. They're not gonna fit. There's too many. Oh yeah! I almost forgot. Because I think I said last week I was gonna see Zootopia 2. And I did. And it was actually good. Like, again, if I can remember the plot pretty well and still think about it days later, then yeah, it was actually a decently written movie. It's like, it kind of annoys me because it's like, clearly there's still people who know what they're doing over there. But the executive idiots in charge of the studios or whatever, they just don't know what they're doing, and they keep, like, letting stupid people in charge of certain projects, and it's like, bruh, stop it. Do you people not read actual human reviews? Have you people ever stepped outside your high society bubble to ask actual families, hey, what do you like about these things? Hey, what do you not like about these things? Why do you keep asking people in California? Like, oh my gosh. Test audiences suck. I got passionate there, but it's true. Hello! Welcome back, Marcus. I went on a little tirade about Disney for a second. Zootopia 2 is actually good, okay? It's actually good, and that's what annoys me, because clearly there's people who know what they're doing, but they don't always have them making good movies. It's annoying, because that movie is good. I like it. I feel like it was set up actually pretty well with the plot, actually. It's a good fake out. But also, sidetrack again. We have a winner. And it's this one. This is the next model for next year that I'm gonna work on. The VK outfit. With my own hat, which I am going to use Caters as a reference. But yeah, that's sidetrack. Ida hugging Eeyore is cute. Yes! Give Eeyore hugs. If he wants the hugs. Any Disney tirade is a base tirade. It's like, you have people who know what they're doing, yet you don't listen to them anymore. And it's annoying. VK is gonna be your highest quality one yet. Gator was foreshadowing. Yes. Yes, he was. Now that I think about it, I kind of want to add a jacket similar to Cater's for that outfit now. Because I do want to add like a toggle or something. Eeyore's best boy in the 100-acre woods, him and Pooh Bear. My boy is Piglet. And Tigger. I adore Tigger. Tigers are wonderful things. Their legs are made out of rubber. Their tails are made out of springs. Fun, 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 fun. Can you tie a knot? I cannot knot. So you can tie a knot. No, I cannot knot. That explains the Tigger plushie. I got two! The other one is just very tiny. And it has like Velcro on the hands. So that way you can put the hands together. I don't know where it came from though. Same thing with the other Tigger plushie. I'm assuming some Disney store before all the Disney stores got all shut down and you can only find them at like the parks or whatever. Or just Walmart or something. We need the not joking list. I don't know how that'll work. I know Japan likes its puns too. But yeah. One of my friends got into TWST and is not a fan of Malleus. Oh, I can't wait until she gets to book 7. She's on book 4. She's got a while until she reaches Malleus. I said that too about the knife. I don't know why it's so funny to me. It just is. It's silly jokes like that that make me like Pooh Bear a lot, because that's what it's full of. It's full of funny little wordplay mishaps. Why did you decide to pair Eeyore with Ida? They're twins. Because sad. They're both sad little rain clouds. But they don't mind the attention of, you know, friends and stuff like that. In Ida's case, it's Ortho. But yeah. They got similar personalities going on of kind of just being downers all the time. She's fine. She finds Malleus a bit annoying in her words. Why is he acting like he's all that? I told her that mostly Vil, but I'm gonna wait till Malleus comes for her. Sad and cute. Also, Lilia is Kenga. Yes, he's gonna be our bonus. Our bonus. Kind of like how when some of the events rerun, they have an extra character get an outfit. I'm surprised how perfect you matched actual Eeyore. I'm surprisingly very good at drawing Disney characters. The animals specifically, it's really weird. No, I put Ortho as Tigger. Here's the draft. I don't have Lilia on here, but here was the draft that we did last week. Also, she got a Malleus SSR card. Ayy! Hopefully it's one of the good ones. But yeah, Deuce is real. Because we just could not figure out who to put for real. It's like, I wanted Silver, but also no. I wasn't vibing with it. And then it was Sebek, and I also wasn't vibing with it. Riddle was Rabbit, and then Cater was Piglet, and then they got swapped, yeah. Yeah, Piglet and Riddle. The perks of being a Disney adult, I suppose. Related to being so good at drawing the characters. Cause like, I think it's also because my dad used to teach me how to draw some of the Disney characters, because he just figured out how to draw them just by looking at them. Like, he was never really a professional artist, but he was always pretty good at drawing stuff, so... Like, he taught me how to draw them. Why is Ortho Tigger? Wouldn't he fit better as Roo? Ortho is Tigger because I say so, and because energetic and extroverted. Which is the opposite of Ida. Ortho is the more extroverted out of the shrouds. And also, I just thought it would be fun to try and come up with, like, a fun outfit for Ortho based off of Tigger. Because, like, It would be an outfit that does not fly, it just runs on the bouncing power of legs. Like Tigger. It was Northern Belle. Are you talking about Masquerade Malleus? Because if so, that is a pretty Malleus card. I do like that one. But yeah, there's that. I don't feel like coloring Ida right now, so we're moving on. Rook's outfit kind of went through some changes because I have no idea what I want to do with Rook's outfit specifically, but we put him as Owl. Why is he Owl? Because Rook is smart. Rook is smart. He knows a lot of things. Although in Rook's case, it's a little bit unnerving, but still. Don't ask me about his arms. I got lazy. I didn't know what to do for his arms. And I drew Owl. I can draw Owl better than this, actually. I'm just, you know, I just needed something. Something needed to be put down quickly. I'll go and listen to Feel Like Making Love by Bad Company and Roberta Flack, Sunshine Day by Osiba, Jean Gold Pen by Sidford Walker. Bye everyone. Bye-bye, Mercury. Owl looks so goofy. He looks so silly. Owl's one of my favorites as well, whenever he shows up, because it's kind of like funny. Everybody's like, he's so smart, but he's also not. I love that. Yes, I am Ambo. I just need a big bazooka. She just texted me, she's on book 5 now. Oh boy! Will Schoenheit, my beloved. My beloved Will. Rook was our pick for Owl. Yeah, he was. Also, because Rook is usually associated with, like, birds in general in this game. At least, Floyd associates Rook with a bird. Our king queen. Our royalty. I think I might change up Rook's outfit just a little bit from the doodle that I did. Just a little bit. Excuse me. still like the fact I added the letters on the pants. I just think it's such a cute detail. All the, like, books and stuff like that. Like the book aesthetic. It just works so well. It shrunk 5 times. The shrimps be vibing. I've added a new detail. Gonna have Owl's face on his shirt. Also, I can't wait till she finds out what Rook did in book 5. Ooh, she's gonna scream. She is not a fan of him. She doesn't hate him. She doesn't hate him like she does with Malleus. She just doesn't like him as much. Honestly, it takes a while to appreciate the kind of character Rook is. He grows on you. And then you appreciate him. And all the weird facts you'll learn about him as time goes on. Because he's just such an interesting person. I need to find Owl real quick. Owl. Gotta yoink his colors real quick. I almost got him right when I drew him. Close enough. I have drawn Owl before, actually. True, but I was so mad at him in book 5, like bestie, why? He had to follow his instincts, okay? He had to follow his heart. His heart was saying this was not beauty. He could not lie to himself. That's a better brown color, actually. I wish this was an actual flat color, but whatever. We'll take what we can get. And anyway, the story needed some kind of betrayal. He is the huntsman after all. He cannot escape his fate. Can't change. I can't do the accent while I'm sick. I was gonna do the you can't change your fate, but I can't do the accent. In my current state. I can't do my marital impression. Like, is that happened to me? I crash out like Bill too. I mean, Bill kinda I don't think his crash out was that acceptable, honestly. He was not being beautiful, okay? We have to be honest with ourselves. I love Phil. I love him with all my heart. But he was not being beautiful. He had a little moment. That's okay. We all have our crash outs sometimes. I got lazy with the sneakers here, but he should have the same laces as Ida, which are just plain white laces. They all got a brand of knockoff Converse. Yeah, I think orange would work fine for the shoes, for the look. It's definitely got a much more warmer color palette with this outfit. Maybe the headband, nah, the headband should not be orange. I was about to say, maybe the headband should be orange, and I'm just like looking at it right now and I'm like, nah. And lastly, I think I can quickly do I can speed redo this. I can do it. Yeah, we're down to the last boy. For now. And then hopefully I get started on the others later. Our next batch of 3, which is gonna be like, yeah. That's why I saw Twist Novel. I wanted it so bad. Me too. Me too, but I know I'm not gonna really read it. I mean, I want to. But at the same time, I don't trust English language localization anymore all that much. But with the novel, it seems like it's actually okay. Like, nothing crazy in there. Which is a good thing. Like, I also kind of just want it because it has cool illustrations in there too. Hopefully they do get around to to doing all of the houses for like a novelization version. That'd be good. That'd be nice. I'm trying not to cough. I read a bit of it and it was pretty good. That's what we like to hear. I do know a little bit about it. I think the novel, it gave some context about like how everybody's able to understand each other. That's what I remember. Although, ooh, when they finally up to Savannah Club for the novelization. I feel like that'll definitely help with everybody's perception of Savannah Claw, honestly. Because a lot of excuse me, because a lot of people say Savannah Claw is like the worst written, but I feel like it's only like that because it's so early on in like the timeline of how the main story plays out that we don't really get enough time to actually dig deep into it, because as the game went on, the story got longer and longer, okay? I have to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow when we work on the last 3. I'm gonna finish these and then call it a day. Because yay! this is a fun little thing to do anyway. We made our own little silly event. For fun. Together. And then after this, I'm gonna take a nap because I could not fall asleep last night. Now I just need a picture of Rue. So I can get the colors right. Yay! The colors for Rue are always slightly different, but I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one because the flat colors are okay. Oh wow, I eyeballed almost the exact same blue as that image. It's not exactly the same, but it's very close. Although on the other monitor, it's easier to see that they're not the same color. Isn't he adorable? Yeah, I like this better. There we go. almost forgot his shoes. There, there we go. Again, I don't feel like coloring like the hair and body colors right now because but we got this down. I will do the rest later. I should do the rest later and then get started on the next batch for tomorrow. But yeah, that's it for today. That is all for today. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll finish that. We'll keep working on our silly little made-up Twisted Wonderland event. Bye-bye. It is time for me to nap.